The woman looks helplessly at her boyfriend, who lies quietly in the hospital bed. Last night, they slept sweetly cuddled together and decide about moving tomorrow, as they often feel the presence of another person in the house, even as the piano itself makes a loud noise last night. However, an accident comes out of nowhere. She slowly comes around the bed and takes one last look at him. Then she quickly covers his head with the white cloth and finally swiftly leaves without looking back. However, after a long time, a man sits up against the white cloth. Her boyfriend turns into a ghost. A door emitting a dazzling light slowly appears in front of him. But he doesn't feel comfortable leaving like this, so he walks back to their house. But the dimly lit home is empty. After a long time, his girlfriend comes back forlornly. She is quiet and does not shed tears, and even eats normally as usual. But when she looks at how she cannot finish the apple pie, sadness begins to well up in her heart. She numbly keeps sending one bite to her mouth, until she runs to the bathroom and throws up. At night, the man reaches out his hand to comfort her, but it is all in vain. The next day, she goes out to work as usual. The man sees a ghost like him through the window. The other says he is waiting for someone, but he does not remember who he is waiting for. This day, the woman doesn't come back very late, and she even brings a strange man back. They hug each other intimately. The man is jealous and angry. He manipulates the light bulb to keep flickering, and then the books on the bookshelf are pushed to the floor. Maybe it is on purpose. A book is opened to stay on one page. The words on the page revolve around the topic of leaving. She instantly thinks of him and puts on her headphones. She starts listening to their favorite songs. But the next day, she packs her things. It seems she is moving. She writes something on a slip of paper and slips it into a crack in the wall. After that, he keeps picking at the wall with his hand every day. But soon, the house is inhabited by a new owner. For the sake of his girlfriend coming back later, he slams everything down on the floor. And, as he had hoped, the house is never occupied again due to being haunted. He doesn't know how many years have passed. He is finally about to take the note out. However, the whole house is flattened by a bulldozer in an instant. The house instantly becomes a piece of rubble, and the note is also buried under the rubble. On top of the rubble, only he and another ghost are left standing face to face. He crumbles down as if he has lost his faith. After that, the man travels through the skyscrapers of the new century, and the faith in his heart has been disintegrated. Finally, he decides not to wait any longer. But how can a ghost die? But when he wakes up, he goes back to the time when that house was first built. Just like that, he is caught in the waiting again for who knows how long. He finally waits until he and his girlfriend come to this house, the night before the car accident. He finally realizes that even if he were reincarnated again, he could not change the result. Unintentionally, the sound from the piano attracts them, and he looks at his former self in the house. This time, he doesn't hesitate to unfold and read the note, but he instantly loses his support and disappears from there.